Hey, everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? We're so happy you're here. Tonight is Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. We are in the middle of a wonderful, wonderful month in New York. It's always great. In June, a lot is going on. It's Pride Month. We just had a huge victory. We'll talk about that in a second. Sports victory, which was so wonderful. And it's just a nice month because it's not too hot yet. A lot of great things happening. So, our very, very, very sweet special guest tonight is a wonderful friend of ours that we love so much. He's just one of the greatest guys, and he's an amazing actor and singer, and he's doing a new play. So, we want to promo that tonight. It's going to be Jay Rivera. Leo, hit that promo.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Thanks, Leo. So we're back. We're so happy you're here with us tonight. As I said, tonight is Tuesday, June 16th. I'm coming in from a different computer again because my Mac is ready to take a vacation. So I had my wonderful friend Barry, who built actually my PC, and he's a great computer guy, came and checked it, cleaned it out, and he basically said, Maria, that's an old computer and you're going to need a new one. So in the next few weeks, I will purchase a new Mac. They're through the roof, so I'm looking at different options. And then we'll be back on our regular angle and all that stuff. Anyway, so thank you for being patient with us in the last few weeks and the bad connection. Let's see who we have with us. Hi, Danielle Alexandria Alchemy. Danielle is joined us tonight. Happy Tuesday and happy Pride. Maria, Leo, what's the story with Maria Crew? I missed you all. We missed you too. Danielle is a spiritual medium, a teacher, a past life regressionist. She does a million different wonderful spiritual things. And if you want to catch Danielle, and you really should, go to DanielleAlexandriaAlchemy.com and check out all the services that she provides. And she's a lovely human. So thank you, Danielle. We're glad you're here. We missed you. Speaking of missed you, because they're very busy people, John Pietero and Lori Towers are great friends. They are music historians. They are DJs. They are activists. Lori is a jewelry designer, a publicist. John is a reviewer. They're both amazing musicians as well, and I love them both very, very much. And they're always on my gratitude list when I make a gratitude list, which I often do. You two are on it always. I don't know if you know that, but I know it. So anyway, go and check them out there on WFMU.org. And that is Beneath the Underground on Sheena's Jungle Room. Once you go to WFMU.org, you go to Beneath the Underground, you check on Sheena's Jungle Room. And what I love about their show is that it's archived. So I can't always watch it on Wednesdays. Listen to it on Wednesdays because I work. But the next day I can, or 2 days later, and you just scroll and you find the date and bling. And then what I also love about it is the songs that they're going to play, and they very much help out songwriters. Some you'll know and some you won't know. You can see the playlist. It's really a very, very cool setup, and I really enjoy it. Also, speaking of people that we love, Kenny Holcomb. Hey, Maria and Leo, check out a refurbished from apple.com. You think so, Kenny, because you are a graphic designer, so you use a Mac. So here's and I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but any help I can get, if you guys can email me, because I've been using my Mac since I've been doing the show for 8 years. It's almost 9 now, I think. Next month is going to be 9 years. That's how long I've had my Mac. So it's time to get a new one. but they're really expensive now because of the tariffs and because of all the problems around the world and all that stuff. Thank you, you know who. But I am open to suggestions. Leo, what did you want to say? Because you always have some great
Oh
stuff
no,
to
I'm
say.
just popping up in the conversation.
good.
We've had this conversation.
Yes, we did. So there's a couple of different things. There's apple.com and you get it refurbished. Also, my friend Barry, who's my computer guy that helps me with a lot of things, and built this computer actually. He's really amazing. There's also there's just so many sites, like now that you can find for discounted Macs as well. So there's Best Buy, which we looked at. There's also Costco. He told me, believe it or not, Costco has a lot of Macs and they have amazing sales. So I think that's where I'm going to end up going because it was a substantial difference and they're brand new. And what he said was that, and those of you who work with Macs, you probably already know this, but I didn't know this. The way the world is designed now, we need more and more and more memory and RAM and all that stuff. So I guess I've just run out of all that. So it will be time, and soon I will have a new one. So that's what I have to say. The great thing about Apple refurbishing is that you can get Apple Care.
That's true.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be great if we could add more memory to our brains? Then I would know why I walked into the kitchen.
Oh my God. Well, we can add more intelligence to it. We can, those are, but you're right. Oh my God. Now, you know what I do? I forgive myself and I go, I'll think of it. And as soon as I say I'll think of it and I let go of it, it comes up. Mm-hmm. By the way, speaking of losing things, guess whose birthday was 3 days ago? Saint Anthony, my favorite saint, although my close second is Saint Francis because he was the patron saint of animals. He took care of animals. But Saint Anthony, who was born in Portugal but migrated to Padua, Italy,
because he was looking for something.
People had lost a lot and they were like, help. But anyway, he is the patron saint of lost things. If you lose something and it works every time, even Judy, who is a non-believer, always says, damn it, it works every time. So here's your St. Anthony prayer. St. Anthony, come around. Something's lost and can't be found. Or something's lost and must be found. So that is St. Anthony. Happy birthday to St. Anthony. With my mother, it was my mother's favorite saint. And we used to go to church on that day. And also they would have like all these St. Anthony breads. And it was a big day for pastries and things like that. And bread, mostly bread. But so that's my guy, St. Anthony. I love him.
Danielle says we can even pray to him for things we haven't lost but are looking to find.
Okay, I love that. Thank you, Danielle. That's helpful. Now, not to be confused with St. Jude, who is the patron saint of lost causes. I mean, that's right. We have a couple of friends that we would be praying to St. Jude for, but anyway, St. Anthony, pray to St. Anthony. So one of my favorite guys. Okay. Also, today is a very important day, as you know. Catherine Salvio sent me a little thing saying happy Cannoli Day. Happy National Cannoli Day. Yes. I mean, that's my favorite pastry in the whole world. So happy National Cannoli Day. Oh, my God. And I really wanted to get cannolis for today, but I just ran out of time because I teach on Tuesdays and then I rush back up here and I have to do the show. And I had to make chicken soup. I was just forget it. But if I had if I had my wish, I would have a cannoli today. So I will have a cannoli tomorrow.
St. Anthony?
St. Anthony's come around. I've lost my cannoli and it must be found. I'll get it on the way to the duplex tomorrow. My favorite pastry shop, Rocco's Pasticceria, is on Bleecker Street, and that's right near the duplex. So I will get my cannoli fixed tomorrow. If you're on the
somebody
inside,
was talking about pizza today.
Who?
And now one of our friends on actually musical theater radio, we were talking about pizza today, and it made me think of Joe's right by the
Joe's,
duplex.
my favorite. My favorite pizza place in all of New York is Joe's Pizza on Carmine Street. Delicious. And pastry, Rocco's. And if you're not on the west side, the east side, Veniero's. It's very, very good as well. So I like Rocco's a tiny bit better, but Veniero's is amazing. That's on 11th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue, I believe. And if you're in Jersey, there's a bunch of great, great, great places. Okay, cannoli cream is next to God. Yes. I one time said cannolis are from God, and I believe they are. Okay, also from God, Mariska Hargitay. Oh my God. I had the privilege of seeing this beautiful play called Every Brilliant Thing. One of our customers at the duplex and a sweetheart, a wonderful person, Weston Hicks, is a producer on the show, and he just mentioned it. I said, "Oh my God, Weston, you have no idea. That is my number one show I want to see." So I went to see it, Judy and I, and we were blown away equally. And Judy and I have different tastes sometimes, and also she's a hard sell. You can't just Judy doesn't think everything's great. Like I'm always like, oh, but this, but that. Judy was like, we both looked at each other at the end. We were like, oh my God. And literally I shot up at the end of the show. Like we didn't even wait for a little bit, and then everybody stood up to give the standing ovation. We just stood up and we're like, oh my God. I cannot say enough about this play. Please, I don't know how much longer it's running. I should check this out. I think at least another month that she's going to be in it. But it's hard to describe. Leo, you would love this play.
It's a solo show, correct?
Yes, it's just her. She's on stage, but they have it like we were in the audience, but they also have they created an audience in not complete the round, 3/4. So she's facing, yeah. And then she has people on 3 sides of her.
Love that.
It's amazing. And she is telling these stories. Well, she's a character, right? And she's telling the story of growing up and these experiences. But what she does, which is amazing, she breaks the fourth wall with all 4 sides by getting people to do things with her. Like she'll assign you, she'll look at you, and you'll all of a sudden she'll say, like my counselor, Mrs. So-and-so, and then she points to this woman out of blue, and the woman is like, said to me, and the person standing there going, and so she assigns you become, and then it's improv. And it's amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. And she turns and then she'll say, and my dad picked me up at school, and she'll turn around and this man will be there, and she'll say to the woman sitting next to the man, could you just move so I can have that seat? And she puts the woman in another seat and she sits next to the guy, and then they put the light on this man and her, and she's having, and then all of a sudden the guy is part of it. And
that's
then
awesome.
It's incredible, but it stays like that throughout. So the person who's assigned her counselor stays her counselor. The person that's assigned, her dad, it's just mind blowing. And then she even like assigns someone a professor, and she brings him up. But what's so beautiful about it is, and I don't know if it's like this every night, but everyone committed to it. Like nobody like squirreled out and was like, no. Everybody.
Do they think they pre-warned them a little bit? Like, you may be involved. Is there something in the program that lets you know?
I'm sure that the people that got those seats, when you get them, said, they were told that there may be a possibility that you would be part of it. That's an excellent question. And Leo, it's so moving. It's funny. There's a lot of funny stuff, but it's very, very, very moving. And it almost felt to me, because I am in recovery and I go to meetings, so it almost felt like group therapy or a meeting, like that kind of healing that happens from this piece is
Wow.
a healing that happens collectively. So I just couldn't, I had so many emotions and so much healing and hurting at the same time that I was like, well, it's just blown away, absolutely blown away.
How
So
long is it?
it's about uh, 75 to 85 minutes.
Okay, so almost an
Yeah.
hour. Is it intermission or straight through?
No, straight through, which I love.
I
I
love
prefer
that.
that
Okay, yeah, I
actually
love
because
that. Men of La Mancha's the musical like that.
yeah,
So straight through. Tell me the story. I don't need no refreshments.
yeah, and it's just really, I can't say enough about it. Please, if you go see one play, that's the one you should see. Just absolutely. It stayed with me. It is still with me. And she is so lovely. And, I heard, I know from just seeing her on Facebook and everything, she's a huge Knicks fan. Now, I have to say, I grew up in Boston. I am loyal to all my Boston teams, including the Celtics, and I love them. But I got to tell you, once my teams are out of the running, I always usually find the underdog in what's happening. And
Yep.
this year, and then, I always root for that city. I like the different cities to win. I really do. Like, I loved when the Dodgers won. I like to root for the next great team, right? And
Well, I'm a big Boston Red Sox fan. When after the Dodgers, Boston Red Sox
right,
my next one.
exactly. And I got to tell you, the Knicks, the heart in this team was so amazing, and the people that rooted for this team and what this team did for this city. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God! And Mariska is such a huge Knicks fan. She ran the not game 5. I don't know what she did then, but the night before we went, game 4, she ran from the show 10 blocks because she's in great shape. She ran 10 blocks to MSG so that she could make the tip off.
Oh wow!
So you got to give her credit. She is in amazing shape. There's a part where she runs out into the audience and literally high fives the entire audience. And then at the end of it, she gets up, she's like winded, and she goes, "Honey, I'm 62 years old." And I turned to Judy. I was like, "She's what?" She looks amazing, and she's in great shape. So
Now, who did it
Mariska,
before her? It was somebody before her, right?
yes, and he was nominated. Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. That's right.
He was nominated for a Tony.
Maybe it'll keep going. Maybe it'll be one of
I
those
hope
where we get the
so.
next
I
actor.
hope
That'd be
so.
cool.
I was blown away, and please get a chance to see it. It was sold out. It was sold out, but I'm sure like there's certain shows that if you go to TKTS or whatever, you can catch it. Please go see this play. All right.
No, okay.
Just wonderful.
We have to hear the two. Those were
Maria's recommendation. Thank you.
there we go.
Absolutely. Now, Leo, what do you got?
No, actually, I think that we should bring in. I'm going to skip over for next week because I think we have some other pressing matters to get to. Excuse me. I mean, we have to talk about Chuck and Christy.
Jesus.
They are models for the
wow.
for the calendar.
Holy moly! So this is our calendar. By the way, this is the last year of our calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I do still have some left, and we are going to retire the calendars because we've done it for 5 years, and we've had amazing people in it, and we're going to move on to other things. People don't, they don't buy physical calendars like they used to. People use a lot of digital calendar. I still do, but we're going to end on a high note. Chuck and Christy are Mr. and Mrs. June. I won't tell you who's who. Mr. and Mrs. June because of pride, and they both are amazing bartenders at the Stonewall Inn. So you can catch them usually Monday through Thursday together, and they're amazing, and I love them both. So they're in front of the fruit tray no pun intended. And when they took this picture, there were customers present. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my! Hey, you got to make those tips.
They were right. They were.
You got to make those
You
tips,
got to
man.
do it. They were cheering
Red
them
stew.
on as they doffed their clothes and donned the apron. So there they are. Anyway, so if you want an apron, yes, I still have them. Oh my God. Can I just say that this is the original, the OG of
April.
Mr. April's. He was Mr. April. His birthday's in April. This is Jay Rivera. And I got to say, he is still the favorite of my friend Jill Anderson and my cleaning lady and friend, Michelle. She still goes like this. Ay, Maria. Oh my God, Jay. So I will tell you, Michelle is still talking about that calendar and fanning herself. So anyway, we are lucky. First of all, let me check in with a couple of people before we bring Mr. Hottie in. So we got Kenny, we got Lori, we got, I just saw
Mandar.
Mandar Chick Magnet has
Miss
popped in.
Kate.
Kate Greer, my wonderful, amazing friend. She's an actress, a filmmaker, a voiceover artist. Hey, Kate, did you just do a voiceover, the voice of Marilyn Monroe or the Marilyn Monroe exhibit? Did I see that somewhere? Because I'd love to have you come on. I'd love to have you come on soon and talk about that and many other things she's doing.
And if you did you do the lips? Did you do the lips at the same time?
Kate is amazing. She does a lot of voiceover stuff.
Did she do it? Did she go?
I don't know. We'll have to have her come on.
Like
wow, that's a cool story. So Mandar, I know you're a Knicks fan too. This is so exciting. Hope the cleaning lady has a clean mind. No judgment. No judgment. So
that was a Mandar joke, right?
Yeah, of course. She's wonderful. She's been my friend. And if you can put up with me and my apartment, I told her she's a miracle worker. Anyway, okay. So and Eudania Mesa Dominguez has joined us. She is watching. We went to see Mariska Hargitay together, and we both loved it. So please go. I can't say enough about it. Just can't say enough. Okay. Speaking of great actors, speaking of people that choose their projects wisely, speaking of wonderful humans, where do we go from here? We can only go up, and only going up would be the original Mr. April in our calendar. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Heart of gold.
Yes, heart of gold. Absolutely 100%. And talent for days, Mr. Jay Rivera. Look at that audience.
Hey guys.
Oh my God. So Jay, first of all, happy Puerto Rican Day Parade. That was this Sunday.
That's right. Yes, it was. Right?
I heard it was a huge success. Did you happen to go by any chance?
I did not go. I celebrated from afar, and just saw everyone on the streets when I was out and about running errands and working. So I'm happy that everyone had a great time, and that it was a success.
It was a success, and right after the Knicks, I bet it was like a double success.
Oh yeah, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So wonderful. So honey, now I just ran into you recently because you're out of town quite a bit with work. But when you come back, when you come home, I'm always so happy that you take the time to come and visit, and I get to see you and hear you sing because Jay is an amazing singer. But also you're an incredible actor, and you just told me that you're doing a new show. Oh no. Can you? Okay, Leo, you have to stop that.
There we go.
People are going to be distracted. Okay, this is a brand new show that Jay is doing, and you told me a little bit about it. So tell us all about it. Tell us the name, anything you want to tell us about it. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a brand new show. This writer is a new writer, and he is actually very good. He's very funny, this guy. His writing is very comical. It's a comedy, and it's the premise of the show. It's basically two thieves that are just those quirky, complete opposites. One of them is a thief. One of them was kind of convinced to be a thief, kind of thing. And then they break into a home, and it's all the quirky mishaps that happen with the break-in. One of them is a compulsive cleaner, and the other one is just an ex-con, and their interactions with the family, and the two main characters are fantastic. They're so funny. They have so much great chemistry and so much great comical timing. It's just so great to see them, performing and stuff. I play the dad, the husband, who is, who gets broken into, and it's just all it's just all the nuances and all the comedy around all of the situation. How they fooled the family into thinking that they were there to clean, and it's just such a great show. It has so much silliness to it, and it's a lighthearted show, and and the actors are so funny and so great. And there's an 8-year-old boy that's playing my son in the show, and he's such a great kid,
Oh,
and
cool.
yeah, I mean, this kid knows his lines before all of us.
Really?
He's so great. I mean, he's just so great, this kid and stuff.
How
So
cool
I'm
is
just
that?
excited. I'm just excited to be part of this project.
And
It's a great project.
the dates are June 25th through 27th. Um, and those are, let me see. I don't have my, what do those fall on? Are they,
I think it's Wednesday through Sunday, if I remember correctly.
okay, okay, cool. Wednesday through Sunday. And then Sunday is the 28th. It's at 3 p.m. So there's
28th
this,
is it's a matinee at 3 p.m. Yeah.
yeah. So you get the 25th, 26th, 27th at 7 p.m. And then the 28th is a 3 p.m. show. I'll definitely get to one of those for sure. I think I've seen almost all, I think maybe one I missed, but most of the plays you've been in. And I love your acting. And you do you're a great comic actor. And I mean, you're a great serious actor too, but your comic timing is so good.
Oh, thank
And
you.
it really is. Like I always like kind of act surprised. I'm like that's my friend, like he's so funny. But you are funny, and it's the stuff that you choose to do is also you make good choices. You choose to be in really good things.
Thank you.
You're
I appreciate
discerning
that.
that way. No, it's true. Some people just take everything because they're like, I just want to do everything. You know what I mean? They just want to be up on stage, and I get that. But
Oh yeah.
you make very good choices.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate
know.
it, especially coming from you, Maria, because you have such good comedy timing. I mean,
Oh,
when I see you, you have me in stitches whenever you get up there and just do a bit. You
oh,
just have
thanks,
me in
honey.
stitches. So,
I'm just a goofball. I mean, I
but that's the
really am.
idea. The idea is to have fun.
Yeah,
If you have fun, the audience is going to have fun. You know,
absolutely,
without a doubt.
absolutely.
Without a
Um,
doubt.
Now these actors, are they people that you've worked with before?
I've only worked with the writer before.
Oh,
The writer
okay.
and I did a very short skit one time at this retreat where we did this comedy a dramedy skit where I played a
Oh, wow.
suicidal alcoholic, basically, and it's just all there's comedy and drama. Every comedy comes from drama,
Absolutely.
you know
Yes,
and I know
absolutely.
you already know that. So it's just
Mhm.
basically all the nuances and all the silly, quirks around that and stuff. That one was a little bit more serious, but it was definitely dark comedy, and it was definitely very funny, and it was well received, by the audience and stuff. And he's literally working on making that into a full length as well. This guy's
Oh,
very talented.
cool.
His name is um, O'Neill. O'Neill is his
Yeah.
last name. Robert
Robert
O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's like kind of a new writer, or he's written before.
He's I would say the last maybe 5 years he's been writing, and I've known him even before that. We were friends. We were in the same circle. He's been to the open mic when you were there, Maria. Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. He knows you. He knows who you are. And we he just liked the entertainment. He loved your performing, and he was there for when we sang, and sometimes we sang together, you and I.
You're my only duet partner. You know that,
Oh, I
right?
love doing duets with you. I
Uh,
always you notice I always ask you, right?
well, same thing with me. I'm always like, Jay's here. We got to do a duet. And people are like, you don't like the only other person that I do duets with is Michael Isaacs. I have 2 duets with Michael
Oh, I
Isaacs.
love
Like,
Michael. He's such a great
yeah,
dude.
he's the best. He's
We do have one duet.
me and you.
We do Home together.
Oh yes. Well, that's more of like we get the group going and you do harmonies with me. You're right. You're
That's
right.
true.
Okay. But Jay and I do like you take this part, then I'll take this part.
Yeah, you guys do the whole love catalog together.
Yes, exactly. And Michael Isaacs and I do that with the Tonight. We do Tonight from West Side Story, and we do
Oh, that's so
Ever
great.
Since oh no, you and I do Ever Since I Met You,
Oh yeah.
and I can't
Yeah,
forget
Dionne
you.
Warwick. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and we do the Lady Antebellum song. But no, I don't do duets. It's just not a thing that I kind of do. But that's my duet. There's my guy right there. And Leo, yes, you and I do Home together. So technically, you're right. And you know what? I don't do it much when you're not there. I don't. And when you come back in town, which I hope you do soon, then we do it.
That's
So
go by Jay.
yes. So Jay, because Leo brought this up, where is the theater? Because I didn't have the name of the theater.
The theater itself is on 29th Street. It's 245 West 29th on the 4th floor. It's the Polaris North Theater. And here's the beautiful thing about this also, Maria. These people are like they're just donation based only. So
Wow.
a lot of people sometimes they just times are hard. Sometimes you don't have money to go to a show, so all you need to do is just basically follow what the flyer says and make a reservation. It's just first come first serve. You make the
Oh,
reservation, and then if you donate, you donate. If you don't, you don't, and stuff like that. All they're
wow.
trying to do is keep the lights on, basically, in the theater. It's been going on for like over a decade, I believe, and there's such great people. So it's kind of like a show that I mean, I went to their shows before I performed in their theater. I performed in other theaters, and I just right away I just wanted to, they were like, yeah, you don't have to give any, and of course, you want
Wow.
to
Of
give
course,
more.
that
Like I
makes you
wanted to,
want to, yeah.
yeah. So I right away I just gave them all my money pretty much and
Oh,
stuff. Just
that's so
because,
great.
yeah, they're just such good people to work with, and they're kind, and they're supportive, and there's no egos or anything of that sort. It's great to work with people like that. It's just, sometimes you get to work with some of these actors and directors, and they're just such freaking prima donnas, and everything is an issue, everything is a problem. And I know you are definitely not like that. You're so lighthearted every time I'm around you and stuff like that. So I know that you shy away from that as well, like I do. We have that in common,
Yeah,
stuff like that. We have that.
absolutely. Oh, thank you, honey. Well, I just feel like there is so much good in the world, and we need to shine a light on that because there's so much. What always takes over is the negative, right? Like on TV and online, and yet we do know so many wonderful people that do wonderful things in the world. And like this is a I don't now I know about this theater company and Mandar. Um,
Good old
Man,
Mandar, man.
oh, you
What a
cannot.
great dude.
He's always the best about posting stuff. So he just put the link to polarisnorthnyc.org/shows. That way you can see their shows. And then Leo put on the What's the Story with Maria. This is how you get tickets. PN Thief. So PN Thief 26 at Gmail is the email, right? To make reservations.
I believe so. Yes. Thank you, Mandar,
PN
and thank you, Maria.
Yeah, so you're welcome. That we want to get people into see Jay, and also like seriously, Jay, everything I've ever seen you in, uh, it's not like I'm surprised because I know you're so good at what you do, but I'm always like, that was so fun, or that was such a great player. That was, oh my God, that was hysterical. I always am delighted, And so please,
Thank you.
folks, You have 4 opportunities. You have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever it is, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Whatever that is, go and check it out. Now, we just learned something incredible. You can donate what you want to see the show. So let's say, I mean, you can afford to donate more, then do it. But if you can't, donate that much, then you just pay what you would for a movie or something like that, or whatever, or do what your heart tells you. I think these things are amazing. The arts, there's nothing like the arts in the world. They lift everyone up.
I agree.
So this and how many people are in the cast?
The cast is a cast of 5.
Okay,
Right?
great.
The 2 main characters, it's the family, myself, the wife, and my
Little boy.
the little boy, basically my son in the actual play.
Oh my
So
God, how great is that?
yeah, so
So
it's a
go and
lot
check it out, 29th Street, 245 West 29th Street. And I believe that would be between 7th and 6th.
between 7th and 8th, actually.
8th. Okay, 7th and 8th.
Mhm.
Yeah, go and do that. And that's a nice area too. You can find parking down there. So, if you're someone that parks, and the shows start at 7, so usually there's parking right at 6. You can park there legally. I know because I drive. So otherwise, you have the 1 train there. You have the A train that stops close to that. The C train, the E train. You have a lot of trains that stop by there. The buses. It's very accessible.
Absolutely.
Now, we're going to take a quick break to do the food section of our show.
Oh, I love the food section.
Oh, okay, great. So the name of this segment, Leo, you have to join us, is my cousin Rena gets very upset if I don't do the whole thing. Although
And she's the family manager.
She is the family manager. Although I don't see Rena tonight, but she may be at something. But it's called Go Ahead.
Go ahead.
Keep eating.
Keep eating.
So we're going to do that on the count of 3. Folks, welcome to the section of our show called 1, 2, 3.
Go
ahead.
Keep
eating.
All right. So tonight, what did I make? I was dying for Thai food. So I have a million ingredients. Jay has seen my spice rack. I have a lot of spices. So tonight I made like my version of red curry shrimp.
Oh,
So I always have shrimp in the freezer. Italians always have shrimp in the freezer. It's just a thing. My mother, everybody, we just have it. A bag of shrimp from Costco. So what I did was I put red curry paste in this, turmeric, garlic, and I had coconut milk from Whole Foods. I did. So I cooked that up, and I put some shrimp in there, some string beans, some red and green peppers, and I also had a couple of carrots because I made my soup. I had a few extra carrots. I threw those in there as well, and that rice has a beautiful, nice red curry flavor to it. Always have rice on hand. So jasmine rice is what I usually use, but this was long grain rice. So there's that.
Wow.
Yeah, and that smells delicious. For salad, I love summer salads. My mother used to always throw together a delicious salad because we always had a garden, and she'd say, "Go out and get some tomatoes." Boy, do I miss my dad's tomatoes. But anyway, if I had an outdoor place, I'd grow my own. But what I did tonight was I grabbed some vine. I went right to the corner. This is one of the things I love about New York. We have fruit stands on. You just walk a few blocks, you see a fruit stand outside. In the summer, so I got summer beautiful vine ripe tomatoes, red onion, and Persian cucumbers, delicious. And then I put my favorite a combination spice these days. It's called Green Goddess. It's from Trader Joe's. It has like 14 different ingredients, like thyme, just everything. It's so good. Threw that in there. I can smell it from here. And then a Tuscan herb olive oil, and just a lemon. My mother used to do this. She would just squeeze a lemon on there, and that's your acid. You don't even need vinegar for summer salad, and you have a beautiful, healthy, delicious summer salad. And for dessert, one of my favorite cookies, Pepperidge Farm Tahoe. which is white chocolate and macadamia.
That's
Love it. I love white chocolate.
me too.
So good, right?
Pepperidge Farms.
Pepperidge Farm. Oh, you remember that
Pepperidge
guy?
Farms. Yep, with the old truck
Oh
and
my,
horse and
that's a
buggy.
throwback to the late 70s, early 80s. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay, you are not just a great actor and a great singer, but you also are a personal trainer. You've been doing that for a long, long time since I've known you, and I think we've known each other for probably
Yeah.
about 25 years, right?
Oh yeah. At least over 2 decades I've been doing it for sure. In
Yeah.
nutrition.
Nutritionist, you've helped me quite a bit with learning like how to bring the inflammation down in my joints and all that stuff, and what to eat and what not to eat. And so so are you still a gun for hire if people are looking for a personal or are you pretty busy these days though, right?
I mean, I will. I help when I can, of
Yeah.
course. You know that.
Yep.
I am an independent contractor, but I do work for different treatment facilities because I combine my work with helping people with mental illness and addiction, along
Unbelievable.
with health and nutrition just combined stuff. So a
Wow.
lot of times they'll hire me at different treatment facilities as part of the ensemble to
Oh, I
help
love that.
other people just basically, that are going through any kind of, any kind of addiction, whether that be people that suffer from schizophrenia or bipolar stuff, or
Wow.
it could just be someone that went to the actual health clinic because they wanted to get completely healthy because they have a specific condition, so they would hire me as one of the coaches and stuff. I'm there as a support system as well, not just for the training and the nutrition, but I'm also there for the emotional support to help them with regard to whatever they're struggling with at the moment. So we've gotten a lot of training around how to help people that are struggling and suffering with different types of conditions and stuff. So I would say it's more like a more than a personal trainer. It's more like a wellness coach or a life coach
Wow.
that's trained in the art of, trauma, art and that of course, an actor is great for that because we can, we know how to basically be able to try to show a lot of love in the moment, and not react when people have their moments and their episodes and stuff. So,
Yeah.
it's definitely, and it's an amazing job. It has so much. I get so much out of it when I'm helping people. Some of it is, of course, yes, it's paid work. Yes, I'm getting paid for it and stuff like that. But then on the other side, there's also volunteer work that also needs to be done. And I like working with people that, outside of my work as well, whenever I can, however I can give back to the community.
Yeah,
you
and
know
Mandar just wrote, and Leo pulled it up, holistic. It's like you have always been that person in my life, in my circle of friends, that is very your approach to things is spiritual, but it's also grounded in reality. And it you always would talk about like certain things that were good for you or helpful. You never judge though. Like that's what I love about you, because I can eat a lot of garbage. I've gotten really, really good over the years because I've educated myself, and you're one of the people that has educated me on things.
Thank you.
Oh no, absolutely, 100%. And Judy talks about you all the time.
I love
You know,
Judy. I mean,
oh, she's yeah.
me and her are always ragging on each other. She's just
Oh,
so
I
funny.
love it. I love it. I
She's
know. I
just so
You
know.
funny.
teasing people, Jay?
Oh,
No.
Oh, I
he
would
never
never do that,
teases me.
Leo.
He never teases me.
I,
So,
I I would never tease you,
because
Leo.
Jay
What is
loves
that on
me.
your chin, by the way? What is that?
I'm telling you.
Can I just say,
Did you
everybody
fall on a
out
patch
there,
of grass, Leo? Did you fall on a patch of
mhm,
grass?
the Sharpie is running out. Can I just say to anybody out there, I've gotten the chance to hang out with this gentleman, to harass him, be harassed by him, fun nicknames like a brother, like a wonderful, like date that you would like to have and then not talk to again.
Stop it.
But,
Stop.
but I
Leave
will
him
say
alone,
this:
Leo.
when you're
Behave
next to
yourself.
him, he's awesome. If, as you just heard, maybe all this on the outside that looks great and everything, but if you get to know him, you will just instantly, like I have for many years, had a wonderful crush because he's a great man. He's a wonderfully great man. I'm
Oh,
sure there's
thank
a lot
you,
of people
Leo.
around him that with singing, it's just not, that. It's the way he jokes with you, but he's always kind. He's always there. He's a gentleman. And that's something that's not around very much anymore. So so if somebody gets him,
thank you, Leo. Did I pay you enough salary to say that? Do you want me to? Do you need to give?
Yeah,
no,
you still should.
Your tab is so big right now. I don't even want to talk about what you
Yeah, I know.
But that's just the truth. So, and I'm a Sagittarian. You're an Aries. You know the fire sign.
Yes, he is an Aries.
We just talk truth.
Absolutely.
And so there's mine right there for you.
Well, that's why he was Mr. April. He was Mr. April.
Yep. That
now
I was.
We have about 10 minutes left to the show. I want to remind everybody. Go ahead. What were we going to say?
I was just going to say, Jay, I have a recording of us. I'll have to send it to you of the time that we sang with Darius Bedoy. Do you remember that rehearsal? We did Bedoy and we did The Color Purple.
Yes. Yes, I remember that.
And so I have that in my voice recordings the other day, dude. So I was listening to us tease each other, but then singing in harmony with that. It was just amazing.
Let me tell you, those Darius nights, those Mondays and Thursdays for years that I worked with Darius, and we had, and it was Susie for a little while, Bill for a little while.
Oh, I love them. My goodness.
That's where I met Jay, and that's where I met Leo too, and Bill Goffey, and those nights were so incredible.
They were magical, is the word. They were magical. I don't understand it, but there were just so much magic there with the music and the energy that you guys brought to it. It was
what all of us brought to it. It wasn't just the
goodness.
staff. It was the people that came in. Norm Lewis.
Oh my God.
Mario,
so amazing.
Jerry
and what a sweet
man.
Man. What a sweet man Norm Lewis is. My God. He's just like candy. This guy's like candy. He's so humble and so kind,
As a matter of fact, and I think I'll talk about it quickly next week, Norm Lewis, I hope I didn't miss it, is doing a show. He's doing several shows.
That's awesome.
Be at the end of the month at 54 Below.
Oh,
he's doing like a series.
I definitely have to see him because he's wonderful.
He's wonderful. And
so rich.
He's beautiful voice. I've told this story so many times, so I'm not going to tell it again. But he was so kind to my dad. My dad came to visit me. And he was so kind to him. It was one of the happiest days of my father's life. Like I always have that picture posted because my father was beaming, because he's a big fan of opera. And I took him to see Porgy and Bess. Norm was in. But he's just like such a regular guy.
He really
is.
Such
a wonderful person and kind and like just loving. So Norm,
that's what made those nights special. People coming in and just showing up. Like I remember when Leah Delaria showed up that one a couple of times, but when I was there that one night, Darren Criss came in and we were just all
and Lawrence Hamilton.
Oh my goodness,
I mean,
but even without them, just seeing the boys get up and always having to do "I want it," that, and all the guys getting up.
I love it. You never know what the combinations we're gonna.
All the duets. Yeah,
everybody on the cajon.
Oh yeah. We'd all take turns. We'd all take turns playing the cajon.
I love so much Jersey
fun.
Boys, all those Jersey Boy medleys.
Oh yeah,
those were such great days.
It really was.
Days. Darius recently made he found all these videotapes that he had from way back when, and he put together like a montage for Susie's birthday.
I watched it 3 times.
It was so wonderful.
So
it was
wonderful.
So wonderful.
Yeah, and he said
I have a copy of it as well.
Yeah, and he said that was just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine the stuff that he has, right, Jay?
Oh my God!
All the years, all those amazing.
All the years, decades of us performing, singing, laughing, being silly. All those things. It's just.
And you're right. Those were magical times that it's so precious. Money is great. It's great to have money in the city because you need it to survive. That's why we work a million jobs. But there is something, it's the friendships. I always say my fortune is in my friendships. And the friends that you will make in the city, if you're a good person, you attract what you are. That's what they say, and I
I
agree.
agree with that.
You
Absolutely.
attract what you are. If
Oh,
you're someone that gets in trouble, you're going to attract trouble. But if you're a good person, you're going to attract other good people. And there, you cannot. The wealth of friendships in this city is like endless. So, Jay,
oh,
you are one of those people that, and Leo, I mean,
as
just
you are. And
amazing.
Leo is also an amazing human being. He attracts so many good
He's a
things.
pain in the ass
I mean,
sometimes, though.
he also attracts flies,
Rats,
but that's okay.
Puerto Ricans.
Well, thank
Flies
God for
need love
that. We
too.
love.
Flies need love too.
Oh my God. So
See,
now,
see,
I
and
love
I
you,
love
Leo.
this
I
man.
love
See,
you.
I love him.
I
two
love
things.
you.
Two things. You know what?
Hermano. Mwah.
I always like to ask my guests to leave us with a positive note. However, I do want to ask you because you are a nutritionist and all that. What is a food that, if you want to avoid depression, right? Because whether you suffer from depression or not, depression is something that kind of runs rampant in our society, right? Whether you suffer from
Absolutely.
it or not, it is so
Absolutely.
easy to fall in that pocket. And what are foods to avoid? And what are great foods to boost your serotonin? Natural foods.
That is an amazing question. I'm really happy that you asked that. First of all, first and foremost, it's just, I'm not food shaming. I want to make sure that everyone understands that food is something that we want to enjoy and stuff like that. So but there are truths to certain types of foods. There's a lot of chemicals that a lot of these fast food places are putting in their food right now. Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King,
Mm-hmm.
all these foods, they're not real any longer. They're manufactured gunk, cheap products that they make, you know, meat substitutes and all this other stuff and preservatives that create havoc in our system. When things are not natural, the human body reacts to nature more so than anything else. So when we get these things in our body, the human body will digest it to an extent, and then the other part, the body doesn't know what to do with it, and it gets overwhelmed. It gets overwhelmed a lot of times. So food
Wow.
is a depressant. People don't realize that food is a
Wow.
depressant. But on the flip side of that, food is also medicine. So a lot of times, something so simple like, sometimes a headache, it could be that we're dehydrated and we just need to drink a lot more water, hydration and stuff,
Mm.
and just good quality, maybe good quality water of some sort, or filtered water of some sort. Some of the foods that really help with depression basically is something so simple like vitamin D,
Wow.
D
I just started
D3.
taking that.
Vitamin D3, and you get that sometimes from just like from the morning sun. Obviously, if you have sensitive skin, just be careful to that. Don't use these crappy suntan lotions. Just use like I think, what is that there's a type of magnesium thing that's more
Yes.
natural stuff. Use that. Don't use the other craps, because that actually creates a lot of havoc on your system too. Vitamin D is one thing. Zinc is another. That it's
Yeah,
so
you
so helpful.
recommended these. These are the things you recommended that I take now.
Yeah, and look for like more natural sources. Like mega food. Natural vitamins and stuff like that. You can actually get it from food as well. You could just Google, what foods have zinc, what foods have vitamin D, things like that and stuff. And food is amazing. I mean, it's the way that the body accepts the vitamin more, because a lot of
Mm.
times we'll take these Centrum and all these other not so great quality vitamins, and what they do is they actually create more depression. Now,
Wow.
what people don't realize is when we are slightly malnutritioned, we have a physical depression. It's a slight feeling of something's not right. Now, when we have a physical depression, our body sometimes can differentiate the two, and it becomes a mental depression. Like, I feel something, I don't
Wow.
feel right. What is it? You know what? I'm just kind of sad today. But we don't realize that a lot of times that comes from food or lack of hydration. Is it always? No, of course not. There are chemical imbalances and stuff like that some people suffer from. But there's also lack of nutrition, which also creates some of those mental imbalances in food. So food is the number one healer of the human body. Food and sleep and good hydration, and just and not overthinking and stressing over life, just being okay where you are in life, forgiving yourself, and not overthinking about everything, not living in the future, just living right now. Don't worry about tomorrow's cup of coffee mentality. And just not even worry, just think about the cup of coffee you're going to have today. Basically, it sounds like a simplistic way of thinking, and it sounds easier than it is,
No, I
of course.
love it. I love it. Live in the
Yeah,
day, just today. Just
just
live
for
it.
today.
Stay in your
Yesterday's
moment.
gone. I don't have to worry about yesterday. Tomorrow is not here yet. Why am I going to live ahead when I won't be able to enjoy right now if I'm too
Right.
far ahead?
I agree. I agree with you, honey. So, I mean, you basically answered both questions there. Um, However, you really did. Thank you so much. And you've helped me so much with food and like telling me what is, and you never judge it. You just like, you give me great things. I take magnesium and potassium because of you. Zinc, all those things, vitamin D3. But okay, so now artistically speaking, creatively speaking, what words of encouragement would you give people out there that maybe are in a little bit of a slump creatively? What would you tell them about
Oh,
staying
that's a really
creative?
good question. So here's the interesting thing about artists, right? We overthink, and that overthinking is exhausting. And a lot of times it's just being in the moment and being free. And that's kind of something that they teach in improv class, and just basically try to live in the moment. If it's a play, learn your lines and then learn to be, you know, just be in the moment and stuff, instead of just thinking about what you're going to look like or how you're going to sound. Or it's very difficult not to do that because we're human, and we tend to be a little vain, but that's okay you know
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Be in the again. Be in the moment. And I love that. Jay, you gave us great advice. Once again, everybody, please, please go see The Conscientious Thief. Yep, there it is by Robert L. O'Neill. Jay is in the play, and it is 245 West 29th Street, the Polaris North Theater, and that is on 29th Street between 7th and 8th. The dates are June 25th through 27th at 7 p.m. And there's a matinee on June 28th. Again, you pay what you want for these tickets, which is just mind blowing. And if you want to get them, again, reserve, it's pnthief26 at Gmail. I'm definitely going to be going. I'm going to talk to Judy and we're going to figure it out. I love you, Jay.
I
I
love
love
you,
you,
Maria.
Leo. You
I love
guys
you,
are
Leo.
like my
I love you
angels.
too, buddy. I miss you.
Thank you for being so great. Thank you for joining us, Jay. It's always a great show.
Thank
We
you for
enjoy.
having me.
By the way, Jerry Diefenbach joined us. Hi, Jerry, Leo, and
Hi,
Maria.
Jerry.
Hi,
Jerry.
Jerry. Talk about someone that's in great shape. Jerry D, holy moly. Kate, I want you to think about when you're going to join us on the show, because Kate always has a million great things going on. And everybody, just please come back on Tuesdays to see our show. If you can't make it, the show is archived. You can go back and watch it. And remember, we love and appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Leo, I love you. Jay, I love
I love
you.
you too.
Carry on the
Love
great
you.
work you are doing.
Have a great week, everybody.
Likewise. You as well.